Good morning, folks. We're back with Aragon and the Mare Nostrum achievement. Last time out, we expanded our power a bit in Italy and incurred the wrath of a few nations as a result. We are waiting for aggressive expansion to melt away, and in the meantime, we're going to focus our efforts back in Egypt. The main threat we have is that big green auto blob you see sitting on our doorstep. In fact, we're not 100 miles away from having two borders with the Ottomans. We will be coming to blows at some point. It's just a case of who is going to pull the trigger. The trigger I'm going to pull at the moment is deliberative assembly and parliamentarism, because I love parliamentarism. Once again, the music sounds a little bit loud to my ears. There we go, that's slightly better. Seems to change every time I launch the game. But oh well. Let's get you a seat. Let's get you a seat. And Syracuse. Nakona. Urbino. Rome. Tempted to give to the burghers for that sweet, sweet trade power, but we'll have a think about that. Provence, again, tempting to give to burghers, but we'll make it a parliament seat. Sus. Zaragoza, I think. Yep, that's a good one to do. And I think I've got one more to do now. Yeah. Oh, that's right. Glorious Jerusalem. Magic. Means we can get a debate on. Trade company would be quite nice. Quite nice. The one that you get there, you get a 10-year modifier for reduction in diplomatic annexation cost, which would be quite nice for finishing off Castile. We're not quite ready for that yet, though. So we're basically looking to choose between extra trade and reduction in advisor cost. Reduction in advisor cost would be saving us 2 ducats a month, which is nothing to be sneezed at. I think we'll go with chartering of a trade company. So right away, what do we need to do here? Fine. Losing professionalism. Lovely. And we'll immediately stick our extra merchant to work. Forwarding trade, I think. And we'll see how well that does. Now we still have to get all our armies back together after the last war, so let's do that and then think about getting ourselves down to Egypt. Because our truce with Mamluks is up. Adal, Ajuran and Warsangali. You Pope. Please don't excommunicate me for, like, taking all your land. Yeah. Excommunicate me. Now, these lands are not needed for the achievement, but they are needed for a mission, I would have thought. Maybe not. Maybe not. There it goes. Trader, you say? Yeah, actually, would quite like that. Given that he is also cheaper. Now, I think you should have... It's not quite yet time for extra cannons. Level 13 is where it gets really, really quite good, but I think you should have some extra cannons. Because I want to be able to tear down fortifications quite quickly. Not tear them down, but get through them anyway. That's the important bit. Win wars quickly. Other missions have I been neglecting here? Dominate Genoa, you say? I need to have taken over Genoa for that. That will be fine. That will be absolutely fine. We'll do that once the AE has been brought down a bit, because it's a bit spicy at the moment. We'll integrate Naples eventually. Doing Castile first. May have been worth doing that first, but oh well. We should probably push ourselves towards getting some manufactories on the go. So, manufactory. Quite expensive, so let's only do, say, 3 at a time. Savoy, why do you want access? Just to rejigger your armies, that's fine. That's absolutely fine. Separatists from the land we just took, presumably. They're not too bad. They're not too bad. So we're way below our force limit, and we're way below our naval force limit as well. So let's get some more galleys. In fact, let's make a template for galleys. I have a nice bit of shipyards here, but quite a few. That way. Oh, and finally our by network frees up you to go and improve relations with Ethiopia. For a mission. Trade lead. Oh. Formed, you say, Genoa? That's interesting. Well, that'll stop you allying France, I would have thought. Now, can we see which provinces give us our highest trade power here? Valencia, Provence, Tarragona, and Roma. Okay, maybe I should not have given Provence to... given it a parliament seat, but oh well. Do. What's done is done. I'm thinking that giving another Giving another province to the merchants. That's probably already in their grasp. You know? Oh, it's not. The burghers, even. Why not? The burghers, you already have your marketplace. Tag the unrest there, but never mind. Changed a lot, to be honest. Well, that's alright, to be honest. Our initial heir was 0 to 1, I think. Oof. Consort the Cruel. Perry the Fifth, please live for a while, even though you're only average. I don't know about disinheriting this guy. Ability. Where have you gone? Of course. Of course, parliamentarism. Parliament disables the nobility. Completely forgot about that. Probably should have done the interaction before I did that. Oh well. See these little things that you need to remember, and I just don't. Even with extra missionary strength, you still take forever a clock to convert. Let's just leave you as is. And you're taking attrition now, so let's get you somewhere where you don't take attrition. Be the sensible thing to do. Let's get you drilling. Get you cleared on, I think, while Ajuran doesn't want to get involved. Oh, we can tech up, that's quite nice. Means stop drilling. So we have all these hunters and hunters of claims. I see no reason not to put them to use, particularly if it'll give us more control of Alexandria. There's no good reason not to declare war here. We're making money, we're making manpower. Yeah, let's do it. And we'll make it for Cairo as well, why not? Ajuran won't join in because they're exhausted. You almost wouldn't join in. Else will though. Now the last time I fought the Mamluks, I'd say it was disastrous, but it was not my finest hour. Let's see if we can't improve upon that somewhat. And as usual, we'll get a few mercs. Do the occupying of the small provinces. Now, you get 2 from having 5 artillery. So if you had 6, you would have progress, and you would need... how many? You'd need 10. So if I actually borrowed your artillery... we could have 1 good sieging stack, or we could have 2 pretty good sieging stacks. Like the thought of that second one. Is my recruit regiments button. Hello, 1k stack of Yemeni separatists. What are you doing there? I actually want to fight you. Same thing with you, you're 2 bonus from 5 artillery. So really we should either have 4 or 6 artillery. But making these things a little bit more efficient. And Naples is blockading Cyprus for us. Wonderful. Quarantine? You can go over there, can't you? Yep. Hello, Mammox. You're going to Al Sawais. I don't think I can walk straight there, unfortunately. Nope. Let's see where you go. You have 0 progress. Tukus. All good. You on this siege for maximum speed. All right. Okay, I can back that up. No point in backing it up with the whole lot. Let's leave cannons here and some of you guys with this. That way you can continue the siege. Hold out for 6 days, right enough. See about that. No problem. Kill him dead. Oh, hello. You're locked in there. Clever. Alright, well, we'll turn you around and send you back. Get out of there on the 14th. You get there on the 15th. Very clever. I've hired another merc there, but never mind. Now let's reorganize units here and take a couple more. Yeah. Actually. Let's leave you here. A couple of guys just to make sure you don't get immediately stack wiped. Oh, what? Now that's interesting. That's very interesting. 6th of March. You get there tomorrow. I don't see you holding out for 2 weeks. Why has changing that changed my ability to move, I wonder? If I create another unit. Interesting. Oh, clearly someone's come from a different direction. Wonder if it was the cannon I brought from here that's giving us the ability to not move in that direction. That's unfortunate. Let's cancel you. Just say goodbye to these mercs. We've got stack wiped anyway, of course. That's interesting. That's interesting how merging affects the movement. Clearly we must have come from Alexandria first, which is why we could walk back that way initially. because we'd left the new cannon in the other stack that was staying here. As soon as we merged that all together, that this province took over as our entry point, which we can see. Tolerance may make us rich. Oh yes, it may. And so we couldn't move that way. We had to leave the zone of control before we could move back. That's the word I'm looking for. Corner cases, gotta love them. We will win this siege before they win theirs. Hey Castile, you've kind of stopped moving. That takes us to 90. At least 100 opinion of us. What can we do that doesn't involve permanent relation slot? Give them a lot of cash, I suppose. Lovely. That improves our dip prep, which is great. 20 years of extra dip prep is glorious, actually, because that'll speed up the integration of you. Okay, only by about 6 years, but we want to see. Oh, hello, Adele. Now, if I was smart, and I think we've conclusively proved in the past that I'm not, I would not have everyone standing around taking attrition there. Let's get another general on the go here. Terrible, but better than nothing. Castile, you want to keep moving? Maybe? Lovely. That falls, that lets steel past, and hopefully they start picking up the pace here. Just do your job. And we melt these guys like butter, as someone said yesterday. Oh, that is pretty buttery. Pretty darn buttery. Okay, let's do what we usually do and get some more mercs to take on the boring job of occupation. And we'll advance the front line a bit here. Military access from Ethiopia. Well, I didn't need to gift you, apparently. Never mind. Now, Mamluks, what do I want here? What do I want? I'm honest, I probably want these forts. Which I don't have a claim for Tabuk. I don't want you to have forts. Have a look at the I like to take what am I trying to say here? I like to take full states for, you know, maximum efficiency. That would be you guys. Gives us a border with Hijaz for whatever good that does. Not that we need it. Yeah, that's a bunch of land I don't have claims on. Like, I do have claims on you, so that's fine. I don't need to go the full 100%. Particularly as it you've Iraq and Hijaz. Now, do Iraq and Hijaz have any aggressive expansion with me at the moment? Not. So that is all base aggressive expansion. Well, if we do it right at the turn of a year, that should be okay from the point of view of Iraq. Hijaz will be happy, but the rest of that seems okay. Who'd have thought killing people who are quite different from you is not good for aggressive expansion? Manpower's looking okay at the moment. Oh, we've got Tabuk. How does that do us for war score? Not enough yet.